This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Who's the brainiest of the bunch? Today we find out on Brainy Bunch.
Good morning and welcome to the Brainy Bunch, a show brought to you by INCRadio, South Central States. Today is going to be so much fun. We have a special guest who is hilarious, so please be prepared to laugh this full hour because I guarantee you it's going to be awesome. So today we have two people going against each other, and let's go ahead and introduce them. Let's introduce the one in studio first.
Hey, how's it doing? I'm producer Nate here, representing South Central States, the New Jersey of South Central States, because above us is, I guess, Oklahoma would be the New York of South Central States, so we're the New Jersey, but we're going to go to the real New Jersey, the New Jersey of New Jersey.
Go ahead. Introduce yourself, sir.
Hey, how you doing, everybody? This is Jeff coming from Jersey. Every bit of Jersey, you know you got to come over here. You got to get the gabagool, and I'm here with the Brainy Bunch. Got the bing, bada boom, bada Brainy Bunch. Thank you for having me here, everybody. Forget about it.
Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. And so how the game goes is we're going to draw cards, right? And there's different things you have to do. So it's either you guys are going to pick a side, you're either going to be overreacting, or you're going to be the expert at something, whatever it draws. And then we'll let the studio audience decide who actually gets that point. All right. So you guys ready? Who's going to go first? Are we going to let our guest go first?
No, I'll go first so he gets a feel for the
You'll
game.
go first?
Yes,
Okay,
I'll go first.
fine,
Forget about it.
Fine.
Yeah,
he'll go
forget
first.
about it. Hey.
All right, let us do our random card draw. Now, see, you want to go first. Now you get side effects. Ooh! Your side effect is a baby
maybe he
crying.
should get this.
Nope, nope, you wanted to go first. It's all you now.
All right, baby crying in the middle of the night. Right,
yes.
Forget about it.
I don't know. What'd you think of that, Jeff? I don't know if that sounded like a baby.
I'm getting flashbacks, actually. I'm getting flashbacks from last night.
Is that how your baby? Is that how your baby sounds?
A little bit more high pitched because I have a girl. So yeah.
There's also when babies cry, it sounds like a car trying to start, and it sounds like it's accelerating.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
It sounds like an Asian baby.
I have a cold. I'm still recovering.
I think we all do.
Forget about it.
All right.
Just give the baby some gabagool and he's good.
So okay.
Oh, or give the baby a ganul, and then give the daddy a ganul. Hey, how you doing?
All right. So Melanie did put a comment in there. She said it sounds like Everest when he was a baby. So okay, maybe it was a baby sound. All right, Jeff, are you ready for your turn?
Oh, I've been ready, and I'm getting flashbacks.
So you have to state your case. So eating cereal for dinner, you're either for it or against it. You decide, and then Nate will have to state his case. So eating cereal for dinner. Go ahead.
Ooh, I think I'll have to go for the anti-case because I am lactose sensitive.
But go ahead and state your case.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, cereal is a combination of grains which can be simpler complex carbohydrates, and if you are on a diet, that is a no-go for you. So if you're on a diet, cereal to start with is not a good thing to do. And then on top of that, you have the milk. Now, there are two things about adding milk to cereal. One is it is dairy. So for those who are lactose intolerant or have dairy issues, you have a problem with cereal, and cereal in general is a no-go. The second thing is you will be confused at having dinner because you do not know whether you should add the milk to the cereal or the cereal to the milk, and that kind of confusion will keep you up until breakfast, which is the correct time to eat cereal.
I don't know, Nate. What are your thoughts?
When it comes to lactose intolerance, you just got to tolerate it. But no, cereal for dinner. Is that what I gotta
Yes,
say?
cereal for dinner.
That is the best thing. You know why?
Why?
Because it is quick.
Why?
It is convenient. It is done in 2 steps, and there are only 2 correct steps. Do not do this incorrectly. But first, you get the bowl, you put the cereal, then you put the milk. That's it. Bada bing, bada boom. Forget about it. You got a meal.
Yeah, because you know,
It's
if you forget about it, then you add the milk and the cereal, and the milk, and then you add the bowl, then you got a big mess on your floor, and then you're not having dinner. You're having a big headache. You know,
It's
you
a
can't even
complete
say forget about it.
balanced
You gotta go. You gotta get the mop.
It's a complete balanced breakfast. It's got everything. It's got the cow. It's got the field. It's got everything. Okay, it is a complete breakfast. It's got your vitamins. It's got your minerals. It's got everything but the gabagool. Forget about it.
Oh, but then you can put the gabagool in the cereal, and then you got a whole complete meal. And then what you got is soup.
You got a soup. All right. So we're gonna need the audience. You guys have to say who wins, Jeff or Nate. Now, according to Melanie, she says I'm on Jeff on this one. So, you know.
Oh, the betrayal.
Sounds like Melanie's also part of Team
betrayal.
Lactose.
So wait, did you do something nice for her birthday? Is that why maybe she's taking Jeff's side on this one? So she says she's not a fan of cereal.
To be honest, neither am I. I don't eat cereal. I don't eat it at all. But it's the game, right?
Yes, that is a game. And Jeff, you are getting, we have Diane here who's saying hello to you and welcoming you to our district show. So welcome, Jeff.
By the way, let's allow him to give a quick plug.
Oh, okay.
To his show.
Go
while
ahead.
The votes come in.
Yes. While you guys decide who wins, Nate or Jeff, tell us, what show are you on?
Well, I am with what we're generating with INCRadio New Jersey Satellite Studio, which is called Diner Talks, as you will see behind me. And why is that? Because New Jersey, and this district comprises not just New Jersey, but it's New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. And fun fact, New Jersey is the diner capital of the world. There are more diners per capita here, but you know what? Even more, so much life happens at the diner. That's why we are Diner Talks. We're not just talking about diners, which we do talk about sometimes. We also talk about food, family, friends, any kind of thing you can think about, because that is what happens at the diner. Life happens at the diner with big flavor. So join us on INCRadio New Jersey for Diner Talks at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, which I believe is 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time, or whatever time zones there are. And join us for a half hour of just real talk coming from Jersey. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we got a comment right there from Brother Roman Lucioson. I don't eat breakfast in the morning, so yes, cereal for dinner is good.
Ooh.
Good. It's gaba good.
Okay, so that's one. One for Nate and one for Jeff. Does that mean I have to be the tiebreaker?
You're the tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker, and I'm going to say no for cereal. Like, I will do breakfast for dinner, like pancakes and all that stuff, but not cereal. So, sorry.
All right, forget about it.
All right, let's get to our next one. Nate, your turn. You are going to be the expert. How elevators play music. Please tell us.
All right, so get this. How does the elevator go up and down? There's a giant cable, right? And there's a pulley system. You know what else is a giant cable? A guitar string. So in essence, the elevator is a gigantic guitar. And as it moves up and down the building, it plays music. So that is how the music in elevators is played. It's from a giant guitar cable.
I don't know. What do you think, Jeff?
I think I would actually have to agree with Nate, because there is a person at the top of the elevator, because you never see the top of the elevator. You never see the top of the cable, right? It is because there's someone on the top and on the bottom plucking that string and making sure that the wavelength is correct to get the correct notes. That's why you have the music like that. And if you're in a really good elevator, you also have someone on the top of the elevator, kind of, making the percussion, and that's how the music is played.
All right. Okay. Sure. All right, we'll give that to him. He can have that one.
How many points do I get?
One for now.
Come on.
One for now.
Forget about it.
Oh, well,
right.
One for the treble and one for the bass. So, yeah.
Sure. Okay, fine. You could have two then. All right, Jeff, are you ready? It's your turn.
All right. We're always ready
Ooh,
here in
you're going to be
Jersey.
the expert also.
Ooh.
How birds know where to migrate. You're the expert. How do birds know where to migrate?
Oh, well, it is an interesting fact on how birds know to migrate because have you ever used a map with a cursor on it? The cursor is in the shape of a bird, like with its wings halfway there. So it is pointing the way where the birds are going to go, and the birds will follow that pointer on the map. That is how they know where to go because the birds know, and the birds automatically have a Wi-Fi coming from the internet coming from satellites and also sent across the globe. So they use GPS, as in goose positioning system.
Now, I just have to ask, did the birds tell you this? Because, I want to know how you became an expert on this topic.
Well, I have been called a bird brain several times in my life, so that is why I know.
Okay.
And
That
you are
sounds
what
like
you
a
eat.
bunch of gabagoose to me.
Oh, I've had gabagoose liver, and they're out. They're trying to get revenge on me now. That's why they're giving me those answers.
Yes, GPS. Now I'm going to start using that goose positioning system.
Yeah.
All right.
Did he get the point?
Of course he got the point. How else are the birds going to know where to go? All right. Nate, your turn. You are going to do sound effects only.
Why me? Why me?
I think this category just loves you, bro.
Opening a can of soda and pouring it into a glass.
This is difficult recovering from a cold, but let's see if I can do this.
Hold on, do that again. I want to close my eyes and picture if that's really what it sounds like.
No, you don't.
Yes, yes. One more time. One more time. I say that's pretty good, Jeff. What do you think?
I'd say that's more glass bottle than can. Yeah, because you get more of the glugging with the can, right? Unless you're like just really upturning the. Yeah.
We all know that soda's best out of the bottle. Get out of here.
I'm gonna give him that one. I think that one actually sounded like it.
I give him two because, he is right about A, the sound was correct, and then B, it is better coming out of a bottle than a can.
See, so we'll give that too.
You want to see the comment?
Which comment? Oh, we do have a comment for New Jersey from Brother Andre Silva. He says, "I got a guy." Can you say that in your accent, please?
Hey, I got a guy. What'd you need? I got a guy. You need someone to plumb your plummet? I got a guy. You need someone to chop down the trees in the house across the street that you don't own? I got a guy.
All right. So, Nate, I just have to give it to you now. Melanie said you crushed it. So there. So she's on your side now.
All right. Hopefully that's the last sound effects I got to do.
We'll see.
I'm lucky today. I'm getting those.
Oh, no. This show's an hour, so.
Jeff's turn. Let's go to Jeff.
Jeff, overreaction. A notification interrupting your scroll. Go ahead. Why is that so bad?
Okay, because I'm scrolling, and what? Why did I get this notification? I don't need this right now. I'm trying to scroll and figure out what's going on with stuff.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean, because if you're someone who just likes information like me, just take it on. No, information. Tack it away, and then I'll look at it later, and that's why I wish I was lying.
I don't know. It didn't sound that
I have 500 tabs open.
It's just annoying whenever it doesn't stop. Like it's just bing, bing, or it's like someone sending you a message 3 words at a time.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? I do have to relate to this because, I was in Phoenix the past few days and someone was asking me to do something for them, right? And I said, okay. And as I'm recording something, as they were asking, they kept sending me another message. And so I had to keep re-recording because that notification ping kept coming up.
Yeah, I get PTSD whenever I hear the Skype chime.
Oh.
Skype?
Yeah, or Slack for me.
Now it's Teams, so.
Yeah.
Teams chime. Ugh.
All right.
Yeah, here to...
All right, I guess we'll do that.
No.
Okay, we do have a good morning. We do have someone tuning in from Toronto, Canada. Hello, Crizel, all the way in Toronto. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, Toronto, how you doing? Our neighbors to the north. Thank you so much for sending your geese.
Sending what?
Yeah, The geese, we got thousands of them Canada geese over here, and it's illegal to run them over or eat them or anything. So they're just there passing by, stopping traffic. Even though I got a guy,
Even though you
the
got a
geese gotta
guy.
go. The geese gotta go.
All right, Nate, you ready for yours? This is going to be funny. If
All right,
it's
what
going to
do I
be
got?
sound effects. What do you got?
Again?
Oh, overreaction.
Overreaction.
Forgetting your phone in another room. Go ahead.
So, whenever you hear that chime, you're like, oh, I got a notification. Sweet. It must be from my loved one. And you search your pockets and you have a miniature heart attack because you can't find your phone. And you realize it is in the other room. Now you have to get up. Your trust has been betrayed of yourself, mind you, because your phone is not with you. Not only have you forgotten it in the other room, but it forgot you. And you betrayed it. So that is why forgetting your phone in the other room is the worst thing to ever happen.
Is it really, though?
It is, because I just said so.
And I A, give him a point, and B, I totally agree because you forget your phone in the other room. A, once again, it forgot you, but you know who didn't forget you? When you finally get to the phone, it rang 8 times. It's gonna either hang up or go to voicemail at 9. You pick it up on ring number 8, and it's someone who wants to sell you car insurance or something, some kind of telemarketer. And then
So nobody important.
Yeah, spam suspected keeps calling me. I don't know who Mr. Spam is, but quit calling me Mr. Suspected.
Yeah, and the worst part is, like, you suspect the spam, but where's the spam? You need to put the spam. You need to you need to make the spam masubi. Come on.
I think spam's the New Jersey of ham.
Is it really?
Interesting fact. New Jersey does have its own version of spam or something like that.
Really?
And there is a
That
huge
sounds
debate.
awful.
Yeah.
What
Think about
flavor
it.
is it?
I know salty pork, but if you're in the north, it is referred to as Taylor ham. If you're in the south or other parts of New Jersey, it is referred to as pork roll. So that is the New Jersey debate. Is it Taylor ham or pork roll, or are they the same and we should just get along?
I don't know. I thought Hawaii was a spam capital of the world, but yes. All right, Jeff, your turn.
Okay, let's go.
Pitch it. You need
Pitch
to
it.
sell
All right.
this item. You need to sell us a comb. Why is it the best thing in the world? Please tell us.
Okay. Well, sharks, have you ever woken up or any part of the day when your hair is all messed up and then you have a date, you have someone important to talk to, and you don't want to use your fingers because these meat muffins are just too far apart? You need a comb. You have something in your hair. Your comb can get it out. With your hands, you can't. You have to feel around for it. But with your comb, you have nice straight lines made by little thin things. So, and also another great thing that you can do with the comb, just like being in an elevator, you can make music with your comb. Just rub your hands all over the teeth, and you can also pick your nails with it.
Well, what about for those people who are hair deprived? Why would they even need a comb?
It gives them hope because they can look at the comb and be like, one day I will use this. I look forward to it. I have that hope and confidence that I will get at least one hair, just one. I only need one to comb with. So it provides hope to others. And also for those who are hair deprived, it is also something that you can use. You can look at the comb and this is something that will help someone I know, and it'll be easy to figure out because their scalp is not shiny and I can give it to them and I can do my good deed for the day. A gift that keeps on giving. It is better to give than receive, and it's great to give even just a comb.
Jeff, did you use a comb this morning?
Are you trying to say something, Nate?
Well, Nate, I have a newborn crying baby, so I'm not even awake.
Locks. I think he used the comb. I'm sold already.
All right. So we have a comment here. It says you can use a comb to hold a nail in place so you can hit it with a hammer. That is so true, right? But the other one is
just make sure your hair's not attached to it.
If you're hair deprived, right? You can use it to scratch your hair deprived head. So that could be your back scratcher, but for your head. All right. And we do have somebody all the way from Fairbanks, Alaska, greeting us. Hello, Marvin. Thank you for tuning in all the way from Alaska. All right, Nate, your turn. Dun, 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 dun. You got to be the expert.
I am the expert. Forget
Ooh,
about it.
how dreams work. Please tell us.
All right. Dreams work from your memories. Okay. And what it is movies. You have little movies that play inside of your head. Okay. And these are put into your ear by spiders in the middle of the night. So there's special movie spiders that crawl into your ear while you're asleep, and they insert a new like DVD, and then they play a movie, and then that movie you get to watch. Now, spiders, they have 8 legs. They're kind of confusing, they're kind of hairy. So sometimes the movie's, a little bit messy, so that's why your dreams are kind of like fuzzy. They don't make any sense sometimes because spiders just aren't very good at making movies. So sometimes you get a really smart spider though, and you get pretty good dreams. But pretty much that's how dreams work. Spiders, they play a movie by crawling inside your ear.
Jeff, what are your thoughts?
There needs to be an update to that because he is correct that spiders are the ones that put the dreams in your ears. However, and that's also why, when you're missing a thought, you have cobwebs in the brain. That's why you have cobwebs in your brain, because it's all those extra dreams in there that, never got cleaned up. So you kind of got in there and get it dusted out. However, the spiders have been getting more high tech these days because, as you know, spiders have that cable. Right? It is a very thin fiber optic cable, so they do not use DVD anymore. They use fiber optic.
All right.
You know where they get it from too? They download it off the World Wide Web.
There you
Web.
go.
Exactly.
Oh, that's where it comes from.
Yeah, state of the art.
And Melanie
Spiders.
said smart spiders. Those in your dreams are your smart spiders.
Exactly.
All right. So, Jeff, this one's for you. State your case. You get to decide. Wearing flip-flops in winter.
Oh, I just did that.
Go ahead. Tell us, which side are you taking and why?
Well, actually, it's not quite flip-flops, it's slides. But if that counts as flip-flops or chinelas, then we are good to go.
Sure.
Okay. Right. So I wish I was kidding on this one. Because, it's winter outside. You're bundled up in a nice thick hoodie with the Sherpa fleece. Your pants are fleece. You might have gloves on. But you know what? All of that builds up heat. So that heat will need to go somewhere, and that is through your feet. That's why, if it's not that cold outside, you wear the flip-flops so that you can get some kind of heat regulation, heat exchange. You can also feel, you want to get in touch with the outside world. You don't want to be insulated from that, or at least insulated 100%. You want to be able to feel how it is out there. I want to feel how it is. So wear flip-flops in the winter. Also, if you're someone like me who likes to be barefoot in the house with hobbit feet, and then you need to go outside for something, am I going to take the time to put boots on? Nah, I don't got that time. I don't want the bada bing, bada boots. Come on, like the flip-flops are right there. Put the flip-flops on, go to the car, and then pick up the gabagool that you forgot in there, because you don't want it to be there overnight, especially the ganool. If the ganool's in the car overnight or for a couple of days, and it's going to be gross gabagool, and you don't want gross gabagool. So that is why you use flip-flops in winter.
All right, Nate.
I think the only thing flip-flopping is your reasoning. But no, flip-flops, terrible idea. Okay, it's in the name. You wear flip-flops. When you go out on the ice, you are going to flip and flop onto your back. Okay,
which is also happened.
Flip-flops do not have the necessary traction. For that, you need to wear boots in winter. And what he said about the heat rises. Okay, it doesn't come out your feet. It comes out your head, where the spiders are keeping nice and toasty in your head. Okay, so flip-flops, terrible idea. It's in the name. Case closed.
All right.
And that's also why, Sharks, we're going to add an additional bonus card for another Pitch It. So, Sharks, do you have a problem wearing flip-flops in the winter and they slip? That's why you need grip flops, flip flops with cleats, so that you can walk in the winter and not slip and not hurt yourself because you don't want to go to that chiropractor and because they're out of network. So grip flops, sponsored by INCRadio New Jersey.
All
Not
right.
really sponsored.
So hold on. Well, people are taking sides. We have, let's go first with Romelu. If you need emergency traction, you can easily dig your toes in the snow or the ice. So he's saying yes for flip flops.
Yeah, if you got like talons for nails
hold
on
on.
your feet.
Here's another one from Brother Oliver.
You don't want to see
Use your
it's real.
behind for traction, Nate. And he also said earlier, I was doing that flip flops in the winter while clearing 5 inches of snow along the walkway. So
5 inches, that's cute.
So I think everyone is saying yes to flip flops in the winter. And for me personally, I do have to take Jeff on this side only because I wear flip flops year round. It doesn't matter if it's cold or hot. I cannot drive in shoes. I have to be in flip flops. So I say yes for flip flops in the winter.
Wow.
And I can throw in also, maybe you
bias.
have your flip flops from Hawaii or Florida, somewhere you went on vacation, and it just reminds you of that. So when you see the cold winter outside, you look at your flip flops and you remember, this is what happens when I was somewhere on vacation or somewhere warm. So it gives you those memories and it gives you hope, just like that comb.
All right. So we have Steve all the way from Bristol who put in pro flip flops, grip flops, and insulated flops. So I think Jeff wins on this one.
All right. And shout out, Steve. Shout out to Connecticut. I miss Connecticut. I used to get assigned to teach there every so often. So
yeah, but
miss you.
That's not your district anymore. All right.
Yeah, it's sad.
And then we do have, I think this is Kat Leia. She misses wearing flip flops. So I guess Kat probably doesn't wear flip flops in the winter. Possibly.
Because Kathleen wears the new grip flops. She has the new improved version. She has grip flops Pro 2026S.
But yes. All right. Who's that? Next. Nate, your turn. Let's see what you get.
All right, what do I got?
Sound effects.
No, come on.
Oh, look at this one.
Come on.
A vacuum cleaner goes over a gritty spot.
Isn't that the most satisfying thing ever?
When you hear it, yes, it is. But
I think this belongs in a different category.
Let's go ahead and see what sounds that makes.
All right, let's see. Let me get in the right frame of mind. I need to channel my inner Hoover. All right.
Do that again?
No, I'm not doing that again. You
I
heard
didn't hear
that.
it. There was a loud car passing behind us. I didn't hear it.
No. That wasn't a car. That was Nate being crazy good at that. So
I'm a method actor.
Yeah, he gets 2
I
points
became
for
a
the
vacuum
realism.
for the prior week just to be able to do this part.
Okay, one more time.
I hear someone laughing in the background.
I don't know. That one kind of sounded like, back in the days when Wi-Fi was through the phone and you had to do dial-up. That's kind of what it sounded like, dial-up. I don't know, Jeff. What do you think, Jeff?
Like
I like it with just one last little thing, because you got to admit, it's so satisfying when you hear it. The little like the little like solid parts that, like, when you're vacuuming, I got something. Yeah, it's like proof that the vacuum works. Instead of like, this is vacuuming. There's nothing there.
All right, let's quit delaying. Let's give him his card.
All right. So we do have Maricel also viewing from New Jersey. So thank you for tuning in, Maricel. All right. Who's this? Ooh, Jeff.
Ooh.
Doorbell rings and dog barks.
Now it's your turn.
At the same time.
Now it's your turn.
Okay. Hopefully this microphone can pick it up. I'm just trying to think, because like the doorbell, we don't really have a doorbell now. Like everything's just like, just.
We've got a doorbell.
In New
Go
Jersey,
ahead.
they just yell.
Actually, yeah. Hey, I'm in front. So, it depends on what kind of doorbell you got. You have that.
Do your traditional doorbell. What's your traditional doorbell with a dog barking?
Oh, I don't know, because like some people have the.
I can't hear the dog.
You gotta do it louder. I guess you.
Ah.
I can't hear the dog.
Oh wow. I guess
All right,
that's
you gotta
what
do
it
the
is.
dog in a New Jersey accent.
Hey, how you doing?
I don't know.
Hey, I'm blocking here.
I don't
I'm
know about that
blocking
one.
here.
He's blocking here. Hey.
It's like a little chihuahua, they said. Not even a scary dog. So Nate, your little vacuum cleaner, Brother Oliver said it sounds like his electric shaver.
Which sometimes you need if you have like carpet, and then you have the thing stuck in the carpet like bubblegum. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that one sounded like a doorbell with dogs barking for me. I don't know. All right, let's go to the next one. Nate. Overreaction. Your playlist skipping to the wrong song.
All right, you're cruising down the road, right? You're listening to Sinatra, right? Forget about it. And you're in the zone driving down the road, right? You're hitting the apex of every corner. You're maintaining your speed. And then what comes on next? The Barney and Friends song. Totally ruined your experience because your son somehow managed to slip that in when he was a baby. So whenever your playlist goes to the wrong song, okay, when you are in the zone, you are now out of the zone. Whether it's driving, whether you at work, now you have to reset. Now it's almost as bad as a Teams notification. You have to get back on track. So that is why the correct track to play is when your playlist is perfectly curated, song by song, to each carefully hand over each mood as you drive down the road or as you work.
So what is that Barney and Friends song you're talking about that interrupted your playlist?
I love you, you love me. You know the song.
I just had to see if you were
You didn't think I
actually
would.
singing.
You didn't think I would, but I did.
Jeff, you're going to need to know that song because, you got to play that for your little one over there.
Oh, believe me, yeah. I'm trying to get ready for it. So yeah. Although if your child was able to get it in, give Everest a point. What up, Everest? You get a point.
But yeah, no, that is because I have a playlist for work that I play for my classroom, right? And I try to do like upbeat music just to keep them awake and everything like that. And then sometimes my Disney classical piano playing comes on, and I'm like, oh wait, I can't put them to sleep. So I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, you can't put them to sleep, but you can show them the world shining, shimmering, and splendid.
Yes, but not sleeping. Yes. All right, your turn, Jeff.
All right, let's go.
You are the expert. Why pizza is always better cold.
Ah, that hurts. I'm about to have a heart attack. Oh, no.
Okay, but you're the expert. You like it cold.
Ah.
All right, looks like I won this one by default.
Oh, okay, actually. Why pizza is better cold because you can show the proper way to heat it. Now, you have because you can't heat a hot pizza. You can't heat a hot pizza. You can't have burning gabagool. Hey, burning gabagool on your focaccia. Hey, forget about it. Hey, how you doing? No. You gotta have the pizza when it's cold the next day, because first thing in the morning, the pizza places are closed. You can't get fresh pizza. You can get the frozen pizza from the grocery over there, but you don't want that. You got the pizza from a couple of days ago at the pizzeria with the good mousse on there. You need the good mousse, and it's nice when it's cold, because if it's cold, then you remember the right way to heat it up, which is not in the microwave oven, not in the toaster oven, but in a pan on your stove. So it's a way to prove to yourself, I know how to do this. And it's always better cold, because when do you want pizza? You want pizza when you eat pizza when you want it. You don't want like, hey, I'm going to get a pizza. I want it in a couple hours. No, you want a pizza, you eat it right then and there. So do you want to spend all that time, heating it up? Nah, you're going to eat it cold.
I don't know if you're selling this as an expert, because we got from Catlea. She's DEGUCMF, right? I like hot pizza. So sorry, she got to have hot pizza. And then Brother Oliver put in there Cold pizza. Who eats that?
Exactly. Cold pizza, cold flip-flops. All right. What are we talking about?
Hold on.
Here?
I think Nate's
And
gonna
then you got a cold while you're eating it, so you're sniffling.
I think Nate's gonna like the next comment. It has to be cold for the pineapple. And then Diane says, hot pizza, please. And we've got Mylene all the way from Blue Ridge, hot and fresh, right?
I happen to be fine with both. It's good when it's hot, and then later on, it's like a completely different meal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Diane says use an air fryer so there's no extra pan to wash, which is so true, right? If there's a blackout, there is no choice but to have your pizza cold. And likes it, Melanie likes it when the cheese is all melty. But I do want to give another shout out to, we have Brother Fernie all the way in Humboldt, Texas, the other district, who has logged in and tuned in. So thank you for tuning in. All right, Nate, your turn. As we can all see, everybody likes hot pizza. All right.
Yeah, so I really couldn't defend that.
I couldn't. Okay, here, Nate, overreaction. A hangnail appearing out of nowhere.
Like on my finger, or like it just appears in the door?
On your finger.
I'd be scared if there
on your
was,
finger.
a personified hangnail that was like walking through the door. All right, so this is the worst thing ever because it is always going to catch you off guard, especially when you're driving down the road and your playlist goes to the wrong song. Now you also have a hangnail. What are you going to do? One hand's trying to change the radio station. The other hand can't do anything about it. It is the most torturous feeling ever. And you are never within distance to a pair of hangnail scissors whenever this occurs. So it is painful. The only choice you may have is to try to peel it as if it were a string cheese wrapper. And we know how that's going to end up. It's just going to keep going and going and going up your arm. So that is why when they suddenly appear, okay, it is the worst surprise to have.
Ladies, please put in the chat, what is a hangnail scissor? I would like to know. Yes. Jeff, any comments on what, on his hangnail?
It just makes me shudder just thinking about even just the concept of the hangnail. And yeah, been there way too many times. Actually, Nate, it's quite accurate. Like when you're driving, it's always on a long drive. It's always when you're halfway through and like there are no gas stations or anywhere you can stop. You see the hangnail, and yes, you're driving with one hand, but how do you try to get the hangnail off? You try to bite it, and then next thing you start pulling at the thread, and then it's.
But the whole string cheese thing, I do agree. It does. When you're trying to pull it out, it just like all comes out. All right. So Melanie's saying it's a cuticle trimmer. That's what it's called. It's not called hangnail scissors.
It's only called a cuticle. It's only called cutie when I'm using it.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Also known as a nipper. All right. Jeff, you ready for yours?
As long as I can get this hangnail.
Get that hangnail out. All right. Overreaction. Your sock getting twisted in your shoe.
That's the worst. That's the worst, especially if you have the socks that have the heel on it. Oh, it's like you put on your shoes and then all of a sudden, like, why does it feel funny? Like, no, this is not cool. And it gets twisted in there, and then it gets and then like I have to take my boots off because I'm not wearing flip-flops in the winter. It's so much work. And then it just feels funny. Like and then next thing you know, because you're wearing socks in the snow, you're trying to take the sock out, it's all twisted, and then it gets wet. And nothing is worse than wet socks. So.
And you know what? Someone in the chat agrees with you. Somebody put in their wet sock twisted in your shoe. That is the worst. Nate?
Probably
high five.
The worst is when that seam is like right between your toes.
Yep. Yep.
All right. So we do have another comment. The most annoying experience when you walk and can't react because those around you.
Oh yeah. Like you have to pull it off. Like there's nothing wrong, and then you're like trying to kick yourself on the side with the.
See, and that's why you won't have a problem if you wear flip-flops in the winter. See, all these people wanting flip-flops in the winter.
Or come visit us in INCRadio, New Jersey, and we will show you grip flops coming now in Pro Max size.
Yes, we'd like to see those. Okay, Nate, your turn. Pitch it. You
Finally,
are going
the one
to
I'm
sell
good
us
at.
a stapler. Go ahead.
All right, a stapler. So you got a bundle of papers that you need to carry around with you. And let's say, you're trying to be, Johnny Convenient here, and you use a paper clip, okay? The paper clip is the most inefficient way to hold papers together. Can you imagine taking chopsticks and trying to hold your papers together? That essentially is what a paper clip is. Terrible. No, you need to take raw steel and punch it through all the sheets, and then it curls and it holds it nice and tight. Okay, that is what you want to hold your papers together. So no more. Get out of the habit of using paper clips. They're useless. You can always remove a staple. Come on, you're strong enough to do that. You can remove it. Just make sure that it doesn't catch your hangnail when you're trying to remove the staple. That is going to be the worst thing to ever happen to you. But that is why a stapler, absolutely essential to have. Case closed.
All right. Did he sell you guys on that? Will you now buy a stapler? Let us know. So
100%, because yeah, everyone knows that you don't use the paper clip to keep papers together. You use the paper clip to get the SIM card out of your phone, which you cannot do with staples.
I like those tactical staplers, the ones that you can actually get good distance on when you test them out. Yeah, those are the best.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And if you get a good stapler, it does have the staple remover tab on the back.
See, and you know what? A lot of people don't know that. They just see that little thing and they don't know what it's for.
I did not know that.
Yes, some of them have it. Yeah. All right. So yes, I guess we will buy a stapler.
I'm sold myself.
Now everyone's going to
go buy one.
They're going to look at their staplers to see if they have that little gadget in the back. So we'll see if that happens. All right. Who's this? Oh, Jeff.
Okay.
A highlighter. Please sell us a highlighter. Go ahead.
Oh, of course. Well, have you actually, this is accurate too. Have you ever had a book that you tried to read, but then you try to underline and it just bleeds? You got to use a highlighter so that, you can highlight the words. And also when you photocopy it, the highlighter is not there. So, also, highlighters come in many, many colors. Do you like the yellow that is behind Nate or the yellow of the pitch it? You can get a highlighter in that color. Do you like a red, as you can see behind me? One of those. You can get a highlighter in red or pink or blue. You can pick your favorite colors so that you can underline and let people know and remind yourself that this is the part of the book that you wanted to reread again or quote. Because what are you going to use? A pen? A pencil? If you've ever done that, you know for a fact that, the pen might bleed, the pencil might rip through the paper, the pen might rip through the paper, or leave that indentation in there. And then when you go to photocopy it, because it's not your book, it came from the library. Well, you shouldn't be highlighting library books either. But anyway, when you go to photocopy it, and then the line is there, it's there permanently. That's why you should get a highlighter and have it in nice fluorescent colors to bring some color into your life and highlights.
And highlights. Do you really highlight library books? Do you not want to incriminate yourself while the people of New Jersey is listening to you?
Your Honor, I plead the Fifth Amendment.
I don't know, Nate. Would you buy the highlighter?
I would. I'm sold. I mean, the fact that it's available in this yellow here, absolutely.
Okay, now red. I have not seen a red highlighter yet. Have you?
They have more of this magenta.
I've seen the pinks and the
that.
blues, but I've never seen a red. So Jeff, you're gonna have to show me that red highlighter. All right, Nate, your turn.
What we got?
You are going to do
come on. Why me?
Oh, here, this one. Someone building up for a sneeze.
All right, maybe 2 days ago I would have nailed this one. All right.
Let's see.
You got to do the loud dad sneeze. Have you gotten your dad sneeze yet, Jeff?
Oh, believe me. And by the way, I did. Viewers and listeners, viewers, did you see the spiders that came out? That's from all of the ideas in Nate's brain that were coming out because of that sneeze.
But this one is building up for a sneeze. So you don't actually sneeze. So you just got to do the build up. So let's do that again.
What? We didn't do it again. Come on. You heard that. That was loud. I made sure it was loud and clear. Okay. So you would have the understanding.
You know what you sounded like, or who you sounded like? Sneezy from the Seven Dwarfs. When you were doing that, that's what I could picture was Sneezy.
But it's true. Like dads have the loudest sneezes for like no reason at all. They just go all out when they sneeze.
Actually, and Nate, you know this from experience. You know this is a fact. The dad sneeze only happens when the baby is either about to sleep or sleeping, because it is exactly the thing that will wake the baby up.
That's our tech guy. Is that true? See, he put yes in the comment. Yes. See, he agrees. All right. Jeff, your turn.
He needs
All right.
sound effects. Come on, sound
Dun,
effects,
dun,
sound effects, sound
dun.
effects.
The expert.
Ah, come on.
Ah, okay.
Why autocorrect hates us. You are the expert on why autocorrect hates us. Go ahead. Share with us, please, your expertise.
Well, the reason why autocorrect hates us is, and just to let you know, it hates you secretly. Because as someone who works in artificial intelligence, autocorrect is the first minion of artificial intelligence, which is trying to take over the world. And the reason autocorrect hates us is because it's secret. We keep on using it. And the AI, the super intelligence, is seeing how many mistakes happen in the world, how many times we can't even spell something right. TEH, even if you're just saying I, that's wrong also. Actually, this is true because if you use lowercase I. So artificial intelligence is seeing how many mistakes the human race is seeing, and it uses autocorrect to verify how many mistakes there are, and it lets the artificial intelligence know that humans do not have organic intelligence. That's why autocorrect hates us.
Go ahead, Nate.
I agree, because it is definitely trying to make us look dumb to each other so that we turn against each other. So yeah, you got to keep an eye on that autocorrect.
For real. And then especially like if you're not paying attention and you accidentally just send the message without even like looking at it.
Even when you spell the word correctly and you use the correct word, it's like, nah, I think you meant this instead.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously.
But
I don't know how many times autocorrect has made me wish someone happy Bathsheba.
or if you try to type like good morning, it's like good nothing. And I'm like, no, it's not good nothing. And I have to correct it. And see,
oh yeah,
I don't have a problem with that if a person is also using the Samsung, because I can go in and edit. But when I'm sending this message to someone in an iPhone, I'm like, great, I can't correct it anymore. And that's just what it is.
Yeah, and then you got to add the star and put the correct word. Yeah, and then sometimes it'll even correct that. And you're like, no, don't put that either.
Yeah.
I didn't mean Bathsheba again. Come on.
I don't do the star. I just put the word, but that's, yes, autocorrect does not like us. Okay, Nate, your turn.
Better
Pitch
not.
it.
All right.
You are going to sell us socks.
Oh, he's got a good one. This is
How am I supposed to sell socks after we just tore them down about them getting... All right.
You're going to sell us socks.
I got this. So, you know how the flip-flops, you're wearing them, okay? And it is cold outside. Don't you wish there was a way to keep your feet warm? I mean, that's what socks are for. Now, the best part about socks is that little seam along the toes, because you will always know when you put them on incorrectly, okay? It is faultless to be able to wear socks. You will always have them in the correct direction. You will never make that mistake twice, okay? So they are faultless, they are cordless, they are batteryless, they are Bluetoothless, okay? They are autocorrectless, okay? 5 reasons alone to buy socks. And the best part is when they get wet, okay? It will remind you the whole day that you stepped into a puddle, okay? So that memory will be ingrained in your head to never do that again. So socks, in a way, are training us. Even though it is unpleasant at first, it trains us, okay? And that training builds our character and helps us to avoid puddles.
You sold me. I will buy socks.
Were you really?
Only because you said how it's wireless and all that stuff. So they can't track you when you're wearing socks, right? Not like with all the other devices that you have that everyone could track you. At least with socks, it's wireless. and they can't track you. Jeff, are you sold on buying socks with your
Oh,
flip-flops?
of course. Anyone who knows me, I love socks. And you can get socks in as many colors as there are highlighters. So get your socks and highlighters at the same time and keep a highlighter in your sock.
There is a question for you, Jeff, though. How can you wear socks with grip flops?
Well, that's
Since
why
that's
you
your
need
product.
the new and improved Grip Flop Pro Max 2026 XL. The XL is the only one in the size enough where you can wear socks no matter what thickness they are, and it also has a pocket for the highlighter. So get your grip flops now from New Jersey.
You know what? With the stapler, if you have flip flops, you can staple the sock right there in between, so that way you won't have that awkward, little extra.
So you know where to put your toes.
So yeah, that's what the stapler's for.
All right.
And then you have the ninja socks, so you can pretend like you're a ninja.
Exactly.
All right. So yes, someone agreed that it is a courteous reminder that you stepped in a puddle
Courteous
earlier.
reminder. That's one way to describe it.
All right.
It's the opposite of autocorrect. It's the organic correct, like the mistake, as opposed to correcting something automatically, like the mistake is there. I remember it for as long as I have these wet socks on, and yeah, you'll never forget.
See, socks have more memory than a computer. Forget about it.
Hey, forget about it.
I don't know. Jeff, you get one more. Let's see how you do this one.
All
you
right.
are the expert. Why cats always land on their feet.
Well,
You got to tell me, because I'm not a cat person.
Well, it's the exact same reason why, the birds know where to go, because, cats also have a GPS system, or a gato positioning system, but instead of being on a 3D plane, it is up and down, because cats always know where to go. But they just need to know where their feet go, and their feet go on the ground. So it is their gravity, I believe, gravity purring security. So they use their GPS to walk on the ground, and you can, they can go jump off, so that they can find out where to go from any height. They can orient themselves and be able to get going to catch the birds, because it is illegal for people to catch the birds. So the cats can do it legally. So that's how cats land on their feet.
Is it really?
And it's also so that the cats knew in the future, because they did have access to the autocorrect, because unlike autocorrect and artificial intelligence does like the cats. So artificial intelligence wants the cats to take over the world. And that's also why cats land on their feet. They have their own GPS. And also, since cats always land on their feet and toast always lands buttered down, if you strap a piece of toast to a cat, a butter side up and the cat on the thing, it'll keep on rotating and generate perpetual energy, which is how the cats will take over the world.
All right, we have a comment here.
Yeah, I think this is the comment of the day. Cats
got internal
autocorrect balancing.
Okay, you can give my point to give my point to Kyle Oliver, because he got it succinctly. Yeah.
Oh, you're funny. All right.
Maybe he was using Cat GPT to find that.
Cat GPT. Okay, Nate, I think we got one more for you.
Do we really?
Yes, one more.
Please don't be sound
Please
effects.
Please
Don't be sound effects.
Oh, the expert.
Thank you.
How bubble wrap pops. Tell us.
This is a great one.
How does it pop?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bubble wrap pops because this is not well known, but is actually made from popcorn. Yes, it's a certain type of popcorn. It is the bubble kernels. Okay, these are very, very rare. They only grow in Iceland, hence the color. Okay, and whenever they lay them out into sheets, okay, they are fully fledged kernels. And then when you apply a little bit of heat, as in pressure, we know that pressure, when you increase the pressure, increases the heat. And therefore, that's what causes it to pop. And fun fact, it is edible. Yes, you can eat bubble wrap. No, I'm just kidding. Do not eat bubble wrap. Don't do that.
This broadcast is for entertainment and educational purposes only.
You will only make that mistake once.
How do you know? Is he an expert on this bubble wrap thing, Jeff?
I think we'd have to ask someone from Iceland who will refer to it as booberep. That's how they generate it. And it is true because as you increase the pressure and as you increase the temperature, the volume also does go up, which is what the space in the bubble is generated from, which I taught my daughter while she couldn't sleep the other night. So I was teaching her chemistry and including the gas laws. So, yeah.
I think we got time for one more.
One more,
Yeah, we
Jeff.
got time for one more.
Last one, Jeff.
Oh, let's go.
We need to get a sound effect. Let's go.
5 minutes to go.
Sound effects.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Someone's snoring.
Yes. Finally. Go ahead.
Let's
Jeff.
go ahead.
Make that.
I think we should pull my wife in for this one because she knows how I snore.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
shout out to Marian Fernandez and Liana Fernandez who know how much Daddy snores, and also shout out to my sleep doctor.
Go ahead.
Okay, gotta hydrate for this one because you can't snore on a. Yeah, so I think I hear this when I'm teaching all the time. Just kidding. Or when I'm in meetings. You gotta have the drool, but I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't able to do that.
No, please, no drooling. I don't know. I wasn't loud enough. I didn't hear it.
Okay, let's no. Move the microphone closer. Yeah.
I guess we'll take that as a snore.
It's always funny whenever like someone's snoring and then they're like in a scary part of a dream and they suddenly breathe in. It's just like.
Oh, is that what it is? I've always wondered. That's funny. But they did say that bubble wrap is the best de-stressing. Enjoying new Amazon purchase. New Amazon purchases stress me out.
Young new Amazon purchase. Unless that was auto-corrected.
And sometimes you get the huge bubble wrap, so it's only one bubble, but it is satisfying when you.
Yung is like, it's like saying that in Tagalog. So,
You know what's fun with bubble wrap? You get the whole sheet and you twist it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds great. Next time you get a package, you got to try that.
We used to do it because the sound used to irritate our parents. And so we'd just do it just for oops, we accidentally stepped on it. And we would just pop it just for the fun of it. Because some people got irritated with that.
Oh, look, we ran out of time.
Yes.
Oh.
It did run out of time. It did not seem like it was an hour. But thank you, Jeff, for joining us today. We hope you guys had a lot of fun listening to Nate and Jeff state their case and make sound effects that were okay. Jeff, anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Yes, of course. I'd like to give a shout out to the Fernandez family here and abroad, and also my relatives too. But yes, specifically Marianne Fernandez, my wife, my daughter, who's kept all of us up late at night, Liana Fernandez, who's currently crying. So if you need the crying sound effect, this microphone might be picking it up. Shout out also to Belen Lucas, who's my mother-in-law, who's staying with us and helping with the baby. Also, shout out to my mom and sister, Rebecca Fernandez and Jenna Fernandez, who passed by earlier. And also shout out to the District of New Jersey and also our INCRadio New Jersey crew. So please check us out at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time, which is 10 o'clock a.m. your time or Central time or Mountain time in every Saturday.
All right. Thank you. Nate, you want to give a shout out?
Yeah, I was going to shout out my wife, but then she betrayed me in the comments. Forget about it.
Hey, she picked you one time.
No, just kidding. Happy birthday to my wife. She just had her birthday this week. Happy birthday to you. She is 29 years old.
Always 29. Always 29.
25. She's 25.
29.
Yeah.
Yes. 29.
She will never go above 29. 29 is the magic number. Okay. And then I have to give a shout out because my shout out is to Red. Red is a little kid here who always tunes in and watches. So I have to give a shout out to Red. All right, that's my shout out. So everyone, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you guys had laughs. We hope you guys enjoyed the show today. We'll be back next week. From where, I don't know, but we will be back next week. So thank you for watching the Brainy Bunch from INCRadio South Central States. And before we end, we'd always like to say thank you to our Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo, our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Erwanio Manalo, and of course our station, INCRadio Station Manager, Brother Wally Taray. Until next time, thank you.
And remember to watch the Bada Bing, Bada Boom, Bada Brainy Bunch.